Okay, so the title of this video may have been a little clickbaitish. My husband is not a bachelor, obviously. So if you've been around for a while, you know this is the double wide and you know the whole story. My husband and I had been separated. We're in the process of kind of smushing stuff back together, and he does pretty well at keeping the house up. The kids do a lot of stuff. This was one of those days that I got to it before the kids do. And I think for the most part, and not all the time, um, men and women have a different way of cleaning stuff, and to each his own, right? Different priorities. I'm more of a sanitized deep cleaner, and Jeremy's just kind of like get the clutter up. And I'm bad with clutter, so together we work well. This sink sucks. It's always sucked. It never drains properly. Jeremy says it's because the pipes in the trailer are a little bit different. I always kind of rinse the dishes off before I put them in the dishwasher just because I don't trust the dishwasher. A lot of things I wash by hand. A lot of things he doesn't wash by hand. Just because I guess that's how I was raised. I was raised pots and pans don't ever get thoroughly cleaned in the dishwasher. Over time, my opinions on this have changed just out of sheer convenience, and I just didn't want to. I don't put wood in the dishwasher. He does. We argue over that. Well, we don't argue, but anyway, that's just how it goes. I don't put my coffee cups in the dishwasher either, and most of them are dishwasher safe. It's probably not necessary. I just don't out of habit. I don't like to season my cups. If you know what that is, that's something I've just learned over the last couple years. That's a thing. That's not my cup of tea. Okay, so I have an announcement. It's not really an announcement. I'm taking a break from YouTube for a while. As of right now, it's 2 weeks. It may go longer. I need a break. I'm struggling with I'm not really struggling. I've made a schedule, and YouTube's just going to have to be at the bottom of the list for now. I don't feel like my videos have been very quality related. Well, not quality. And I got kind of I did a bunch of sponsored stuff because I really wanted to try out the products, and I just wasn't happy with the way the stuff went. And just overall, I need a break. I took one earlier, beginning of summer, but it wasn't really a break because I was still posting shorts and doing that stuff. So as of right now, I'll probably be back the beginning of September, but it may go a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But everything's okay. Everything's actually going really well. I'm just tired. So he has coffee stains in here, and he didn't have any bleach, so I used a barkeeper's friend. It works really well if I would have had a toothbrush or something like that, because like in the little butt cracks of that, like I couldn't get it. I have missed shining the sink. My house, my sink's like, it's not pewter, but that's what I'm wanting to say, and it just doesn't have the same effect that a good stainless steel sink does. But I forgot how much I loved filming in this kitchen. Filming YouTube was something that really helped me get going on cleaning. And since then, I am really proud to say that when I came home, I'd stayed at Jeremy's for a little over a week this full time. And I came home and I just kind of cleaned up as I went. I didn't make a tornado. I have really been sticking with now, and this is just the last 2 weeks. I've really been sticking with cleaning as I go. I found myself the other night getting ready to throw a bunch of clothes on my chair in my bedroom, and I stopped and I was like, man, you're going to really regret this later on when you have got a huge mess to clean up. So I took just a few minutes, folded all the clothes up and put them away, and I was right. In the morning, it was really nice to wake up and not see a big pile of clothes staring at me going, hold me. My clothes don't actually talk to me. If they did, I'd probably need to talk to my doctor about my medication. So yeah, this was just basic cleaning. I'm trying to think. Let's see what else has been going on. I helped a friend move and learned that I have quickly fallen out of shape. Oh my gosh, this right here, I didn't realize that he still had the film on it. And when I went to scrub something off of it, it started like ripping, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then it turns out it was just the film. So that's that Fiesta ware that I showed you in my last video that we got at the Goodwill. I took the bigger one home, but it'll eventually all come back together anyway. And Jeremy could care less if it's a set. Is it a set if it's 2? What is it if it's 3? I feel like a 3 isn't a set, but maybe it is. I don't know. I've got it in my mind. If you guys are new here, I hate this island. I loved at first the fact of having one, but honestly, as difficult as this is to clean and as gross as it is in my mind, it's not worth it. Eventually, Jeremy and I would like to put like a marble top or something here, but whoever did this did it with tile, and food and dirt and just nastiness gets stuck in the grout lines, and I just do not like it. Okay, so this, y'all have seen this 1,000 times. Like, I made this mess. Jeremy has kept a couple things on there, but when I lived here, I had to keep this completely clear because I would do this right here. I would just throw stuff on the counter. And it really is true. Like, if you have a completely clear surface, you're less likely to clutter it. So I took everything off. Jeremy doesn't use any of the things on here anyway, and I think he likes it better cleared off as well. Now, he didn't ask me to do this. I did it. Like I said, I was there for a week and I needed a video, and it checked all my boxes. I think I was pushing my glasses up or messing with my nose ring. I wasn't smelling my finger. That looked really weird. That's just pine salt in a spray jar. That's what it's doing. Now, Jeremy is bad about putting crap on this table. This is something I've noticed. Like, even when we were still living here, we never sat at this table. We haven't actually sat at this table in maybe 2 or 3 years. It's weird. And I think I've noticed that's kind of a trend in a lot of houses. Like, nobody really uses the kitchen table. We eat together, but it's usually in the living room. And I used to think that was awful, but I don't think it's so bad anymore. You're together. Y'all are enjoying something together. You're not on your phones usually. So, and honestly, I don't know how many times I've said that like I was going to lie. That's always a weird saying. When you're sitting in the living room, you're more likely to stay and hang around each other. So, I don't know. I almost think it's kind of nice. I mean, back in the 50s, everybody used to do, or whenever frozen meals came around. I don't know. Hopefully y'all followed me a little along on that. Now, Jeremy's done better at keeping the house clear of clutter than I did when I was here. He does have some areas that he clutters up that I can't stand this clutter. Well, y'all enjoy this. Slow motion. He was being goofy. We've already opened it, but we thought this would be a good unboxing. Jeremy likes these Boston Scally caps. Scally? Anyway, he's got several of them, and I got him some for his birthday. So he is going to show them to y'all. This is the Popeye. That's spinach, if you can't tell. All right, now show him how handsome you look. It brings out your baby blues. And I'm excited about this one. I don't know what this one. I don't know. Is there a name on it?
The brown leather.
That's no. Here it is.
This will be a good winter one.
Oh, it is the brown leather.
I just told you what it was called.
Sorry.
Ooh. This one actually.
Ooh, that one looks really good on you.
This one fits really well too.
Yeah, I like that one.
You like this one?
I like that one a lot.
This is the one that I had requested.
He didn't request it. He subtly hinted by sending me 2 TikToks.
This is the Happy Gilmore.
Oh, I didn't see the alligator. It looks like the Izod alligator.
It does. But he stole Chubb's hand.
Oh. Ooh. I like that one too. That's really good on you.
I haven't seen what any of these look like on me because I'm recording, but. And this is a dust bag. I guess you keep your hats in it.
Jeremy, how many do you have now?
A lot. Happy Gilmore bag.
This isn't sponsored. Jeremy just loves these, and I love getting them for him because he looks good in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Boston Scally.
Okay, so I got these at work. Joe's got homework?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe's got homework. Y'all, if you didn't know that, Joe has homework. All right, Jeremy's gonna try these. I got these at work today.
Let me grab my coffee.
Don't put that, you can't show the butt mug on here.
What? It's a coffee mug.
Joe got Jeremy a butt mug for his birthday.
You've already tried these.
I haven't tried them, I just opened them.
There's one missing.
Move your coffee cup. I really literally can't show that on here. It's a butt cheek mug, y'all.
Can you show this?
Nope, I can't show that either.
Well, how am I supposed to try these without my coffee?
Put your coffee down. Stop!
Alright.
Jeremy! Oh, and so now you have my coffee. Gosh, that was an evil look. Are they okay?
These are good. Nanyas.
Alright, y'all, so this is the last scene of my video. However, things are a little out of order than what I normally do. Normally, you see me fold the clothes at the very end. However, I make the bed at the very end. So this was the last day that I'd stayed at Jeremy's. We were going to plan to help one of my really good friends move, but I had some time before we had to leave, and I wanted to get all my stuff together so when we got back, I could kind of head on straight out to my house. That didn't happen. We moved in 94-degree weather with ridiculous humidity. So when we got back to the house, I crashed. I did go home, but I took a long, much-needed nap. So fortunately, she didn't have a lot of stuff. It was just hot. We had a lot of help, though, so that was good. So let's see. I am packing up my stuff. I'll leave some stuff at Jeremy's, take some stuff with me. The week that I was here, I bought some groceries, some to go back to my house, some to stay here, some that I used while I was there. You know, just odds and ends. And I do look like a bag lady when I leave. Now, I'm going to make the bed here in a minute in this video. And it's been a minute, but I don't think it's anybody that regularly comments. I apparently offend some people with the way that I make my bed, and that's to each his own. I'm sure there's been a video that I have watched of someone's and been like, oh my gosh. So I do know how to properly make a bed. I'm familiar with, I think you call them hospital corners. I don't do that. I don't have that kind of time in the day. Oh, this is my Banana Republic sweatshirt, and I got a sweater as well that I got thrifting a couple weeks ago. I'm really excited because I can wear them to work. Anyway, onto the bed. I don't have time for prim and proper. We are not a prim and proper family. And honestly, Jeremy could give a rat's patootie about whether this bed's made or not. So honestly, I just did it for the sake of the video. I do have to have a top sheet, and I like clean sheets. I do think that's a big thing. I like to wash my sheets at least once a week. I think that's a good thing. Duvet covers, top covers, as long as you've got a sheet. I think they don't need to be washed near as much, but yeah. So anyway, I'm not quite sure what's like so horrible about the way I make my bed. I do know that there is a right and proper way, but like I said, it's not a big deal here. And this is how I make my bed at home too. I know my grandmother would probably be mortified, but it is what it is. All right, you guys, I love y'all so much. I don't know when I'll see y'all again, but have a blessed one wherever y'all are at. And I'll see you in the next one.